Hey guys, it's Andrew with ADS. Thanks so much for being here. And today I just have a simple message for you. I was chilling at a bar tonight, honestly writing a book, which if you care to know about it, I put all this stuff about this book I'm writing, which is a special project on a personal channel that I have. So you can find that by searching Miss ADS08. You can find me there, or Andrea D. Smith. You can find me there. And that's where I'm talking all about this book, which I'm currently calling the Scotland book. So that's where you can find that stuff. So I was in there at the bar, old school, writing on a piece of paper because I didn't want to bring out the big, huge laptop on the bar at happy hour. And so I was just covertly writing. And, you know, people watching along the way, and there were plenty of people who came in. And there was one guy who came in eventually at some point and sat right next to me. So I was largely trying not to talk to people, ironically, at a bar, but he was so nice and everything. So I ultimately ended up talking to him, and I'm so glad that I did, because here's what I learned talking to this guy. So, you know, he has some pleasantries and all this, and he ultimately asked me, what do I do? I said, oh, you know, I'm like, have my own firm, consultancy of marketing and branding and all that. And so he said, oh, you're an entrepreneur. And I said, yes. And he said, how long have you been doing that? And I said, like 2 years now, 2-ish years. And he said, so you know the pain is like immediately what he said. Can I tell you how very encouraged I was by that statement alone? That you know the pain. Entrepreneur should be a synonym for pain on some level. You know, it's pain, it's excitement, it's danger, it's uncharted waters, it's unfamiliar territory, it's the steepest learning curve ever. It's all those things. And so I love the fact that he described it that way, because immediately I was like, oh yes. And I really was like, absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. It is not the glamorous, glorious thing that people think that it is. Like, it's a beauty and wonder that these lights are on. Because sometimes sometimes things can happen, you know, with cash flow and all this. Like, it's not easy doing this. And so there's so much to learn. And so I was just, first of all, encouraged by the fact that he said that. So he himself is an entrepreneur of 7 years. And he does something in, you know, just kind of lightly talks. So it's something in the medical space, you know, where he supplies some kind of medical equipment for EMS services. So emergency medical services, the private ambulances, and even like a little small, like not super revenue generating, he said, but some small stint with the FBI as well. So like, he's just having fun with what he's doing. And by now in year 7, you know, maybe he doesn't have the best of everything, but number one, he goes to Florida often. This one particular island I specifically know, St. George Island, because we vacation there as often as we can, and I do not share our secret place with the world, but I can share it with you. And so he knew about that. He knew about this other little island, I think it was like Dog Island or something, in that area. And he was like, you can only get there by boat or plane. And so he's like, he goes on his little boat, goes to that little island, Dog Island, I think it's called. And he'll just be there and camp out and fish and hunt scallops and lobster and blah, blah, you know, and like, how fun is that? Like, I've never done anything like that. I think it's super fun. In any case, so, and the other thing that caught my ear was Scotland, because my book is about Scotland, and it has to do with my year spent there, where I got to handle a group of brand ambassadors globally. So these are 17 different countries, 70 different brand ambassadors, handling the global branding for a small global manufacturer. And it was so awesome. That experience was absolutely awesome. And so that's what my book is about that I'm writing. And again, you know, I can link to that channel where you can find everything about what I'm learning and writing about memoirs, which is what that book will be. And so he mentioned that he has a friend who super is in love with racing, motorcycles specifically. So there's an isle, and I have heard of this isle in Scotland. I've not been there, but I have heard of it, and it's called Isle of Man. And they are known specifically for one thing, and that is these amazing international bike races, motorcycle races that they do, and they say it is the most dangerous in the world. So he has a friend who is an avid bike racer and has been for his whole life. And so he is like so looking forward to this race. Like, it is his life's dream. It's on his super bucket list to do this in his life. And now he gets to do that this spring. I think it's like May-ish, May, June, whatever it is. That's when this huge bike race is in Isle of Man that people will come from all across the globe to take a part in. And so his friend is so super excited about that. And so it's just the fact that people have businesses out there that are doing well. You know, granted, he's in year 7, but they're doing well. They're profitable, and they can support those fun travel adventures, and he can take that time away from the office to do that. And so all I'm saying is that was highly encouraging to me. It was highly encouraging to me to hear that there are people out there who do that, that it's very possible, that there's an acknowledgement that those first few years are extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. And that is putting it lightly. Like, it's not easy being in this space. I love doing these videos as one of these, like, part of the lighter side of what I do, but it is not an easy space, and there's a lot of difficult things to figure out. I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was like, I applaud you for being like so brave to attempt to do this, because he's like, I just want to go to work and get a check. And I love going to work and getting a check too, but now I'm in this space and I can't let it go. I can't not let it go yet, because this is where I feel I'm meant to be at this moment, and I'm riding this moment because I believe in, you know, you are where you are for a reason. So right now I'm here where I am for this reason and this season. So, right, simple little message today. That's just something basic I wanted to share with you, that if you are in this entrepreneurial space, know that the beginning is going to be extremely difficult. You already know if you've already started it. If you are not, what a contact of mine online refers to as a dualpreneur, which is, you know, people who are working a job and trying to hold down a business of some sort, or start one at the same time. That's an entirely different space from being solely an entrepreneur. Solely, that's like your bread and butter, that's what you do. It's an entirely different experience. And so if that's you and that's where you are, know that I'm right here with you. Like, I see you and I get it. And I know that it is extremely difficult, and there are some very hard times you're going to go through, but I want to encourage you, as I was encouraged tonight, that if you hang in there and if you're smart about it, and I know that you're smart, if you started this journey, you're smart, you know what you're doing. And even if you don't know everything, it's okay. That's a part of this journey of entrepreneurship. But if you're here and if you started this journey, the message tonight to you is to hang in there. Hang in there. Because if you continue and you persevere and you stay focused and you are in the game and you are working hard to figure this world out, I believe that you will. I believe I will. I believe that you will. So, simple message tonight. Hang in there. And if you are in that space, let me know your comments below. If you are in this space and you're feeling what I'm telling you, say, what's up below? I want to hear what you're saying. And let me know about something about your own experiences. Or if you are an aspiring entrepreneur thinking about this space, let me know your thoughts of getting in this space. Is not to deter you, but it is to let you know for real. Diving in full time is not easy. It's not. But is it worth it? Oh yeah. All right, now I'm done. Thanks so much for being here. Again, I'm Andrea with the ADS Agency, bringing you global experience with a local touch. Thanks so much again for being here for our marketing, branding, and business tips for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and personal branders alike. If you like this video, please click the like button below. Leave a comment, let me know that you were here. I'd love to say hello to you. And also subscribe to this channel. So the button for that is below. You can subscribe to this channel. I would absolutely love and adore that. Again, I will also link to my personal channel in case you're interested in the book that I'm running right now. It's a fun new project. Whoa, it's so exciting. So I will link to that too. And that is it for tonight, today, this afternoon, this morning, whenever you're watching this. Cheers and have a good one.